Long time, brother.
Would I kill that doppelganger win?
Tell me how handsome I am.
You want another dagger in your heart?
Again with the dagger threats? Don't you have any other tricks?
Oh, go back to staring at yourself.
And who are you, my father?
No, Kol. But you're in my house.
Then perhaps we should go outside. We haven't formally met. Kol Mikaelson. I hope your lovely town embraces us just as much as we plan to embrace it.
Damon Salvatore. Have we met?
I've met a lot of people. And you don't particularly stand out. Date.
Flirting with his ex.
You've changed, Becca. You know, settling for mortals is the first sign of weakness.
I'm not settling. I brought him here to kill him. He's Elena's friend. If he dies, she suffers. But I've already been scolded once, so I was hoping you'd help your baby sister out.
And spit right in the face of Mother's rules. I'm in. I'm itching to kill something. What are we waiting for?
The mayor cornered me. Give me 15 minutes to lure Matt outside.
Outside? What's wrong with right here on the stairs? Make a spectacle. I was waiting outside for you. Where's Matt?
About that, I changed my mind. I don't want to ruin Mother's night.
Don't tell me you like this boy. And what did he do? He gave you 5 seconds of his attention? Don't be so predictable, Rebecca.
You don't have to be rude about it. Just leave him be, okay?
As you wish, sister. Rebecca's friend. We haven't met.
Matt Donovan.
Kol Mikaelson. Hey, easy on the hand.
Get out of my way, Kol.
Out all night. What a scandal. I trust you did better than that commoner. Matt, was it?
If you don't shut your mouth, the next thing to come out of it will be your teeth. Don't start, Nick.
I didn't say anything.
I'm bored. Our sister is a strumpet. At least she's having fun. I need entertainment.
What are you waiting for? Go on, have at it.
It's no fun to go alone. Join me, Nick. It's the least you could do after sticking a dagger in my heart.
Okay. Why not? I didn't have nearly enough to drink last night. What with you trying to murder Rebecca's date?
Yes, please go. This house has enough men rolling around in it.
Just like you, Becca.
Family in town just because you lot have got yourselves a killer at large. Don't mind us. My brother and I are just here to let off some steam, right, Kol?
Right. I remember her from last night. She looks like a taste and everything.
Say another word and I'll tear out your liver. Caroline.
Oh, it's you.
Join us for a drink.
I'd rather die of thirst, but thanks.
Isn't she stunning?
She certainly looked... A woman of your caliber ought to choose more suitable company. What's her name, love?
None of your business.
Let's try that again. I'll start. I'm Kol.
Why don't you get lost, Kol?
And why would I do that? I like pretty little things with sharp tongues.
I'm pretty sure she told you to get lost.
Pretty sure I don't care. That's lovely. We're stuck out here while the favorite son plays sacrificial lamb. How pathetic you are, Finn.
Be quiet, Kol.
Hey, man.
Damon, it's Kol.
What the hell are you doing?
Jeremy, get back. He's an original.
What? No hard feelings, mate, but we're not buds. You know, I'll never get used to aluminum. Shame about Mary. She used to be a blast. I don't quite know what happened. I feel the time she spent with my family might have ruined her. She was a bit of an original groupie.
And were you her favorite?
You mean, did I turn her? I think I did. But no, wait. Maybe it was Rebecca. There was also a class period. And let's not forget the Elijah affair. I spoke to my brother. I know you're trying to find out who you descended from. Now you never will. So, where did we leave off? Elena, get out of here. According to my brother, you're off limits. Please don't test me.
Don't touch her.
Oh dear, I've hit a nerve. Relax, darling. I just want us to be even. You snapped my neck, you killed my brother, and then you humiliated me. There. Now we're even. Sister, look at this. You're even worse than Klaus.
Carl, finally. Did you bring what I asked for? You must be Shane.
Kol and Rebecca Mikaelson, 2 members of the original vampire family. This is such a trip.
Wait. Beat him until he tells you where to find it. You're human. Why do you want it anyway?
That's the beauty of this. You can have it. I just want Silas.
No! What do you know about Silas?
He's the world's first immortal being who just happens to be imprisoned with the cure. I want to free him.
No! Silas will kill us all, sister.
Silas does not exist. He is a fairy tale made up to scare children into eating their vegetables.
Silas is very real. I know where he's buried. And soon I'll have the spell that wakes him.
Wait a second, you're lying. You can't get to him.
Without his tombstone? Dozens to die in a blood sacrifice? Believe me. And temporary. Because once I raise Silas, Silas will raise the dead. He will bring back every last soul who died on his behalf. No!
You should be thanking me.
You killed my only chance of finding the cure.
Silas on the loose would be hell on earth. And frankly, sister, I don't think you can handle it.
How did you get that?
Way too easily. I did it.
Kol?
Jeremy, good to see you, mate. Sorry about the mess. It was a little crowded when I arrived, and I prefer more intimate gatherings. And we 3 need to have a little chat. Care for a drink?
He's underage and I don't like you. So let's just cut to it.
Yeah, my brother bragged about his plan to complete Jeremy's hunter's mark. It was easy enough to track this lot down. They're all hiding in the shadows. You know, killing young vampires is easy. Or old ones, for that matter.
Why? What's it to you either way?
Because you fools, in your zeal to find a cure, you risk waking someone very dangerous.
Oh. You must be talking about Silas.
What do you know of him?
Nothing, don't want to. Not our problem.
Isn't it? A few hundred years back, I came across a group that worshipped Silas. His followers told me that he would rise again, and when he did, he would trigger the end of all time. You know, being an immortal, you can see why I'm opposed to time's ending. So I murdered all of them. And now, here you are, willing to risk raising him in your search for the cure. I can't exactly sit back and let that happen, can I?
We're not gonna back off the cure because you were told one too many scary bedtime stories, you idiot.
Jeremy, we were mates in Colorado. You're a smart lad. Why don't you call off this imbecilic treasure hunt?
Not calling anything off, mate.
Well, I could kill you. But then I'd have to deal with the hunter's curse. And I don't particularly feel like being haunted for the next century. Better idea. I'll just rip off your arms.
Jeremy, run!
Come on, Nick. I was only having some fun.
Those vampires were for my hunter.
I'll make some more. There's no shortage of people.
Where's Damon Salvatore?
I gave him a good and proper beating, just for old time's sake.
Yes, well, you've had your fun. Now let him go and come home. Avoid any more trouble or you'll find yourself back in a box.
Hey, no need to be nasty about it.
On the contrary, I find nastiness to be essential whenever my siblings try to sabotage me. Listen closely, Cole. Stay away from the Gilbert boy. You understand?
Fine. I won't touch him. You have my word. Very good, darling. Now stab yourself a little bit further.
You're gonna kill me. Do it like a man.
I don't want to kill you. I just want to make sure you can be compelled.
I'm gonna rip out your spleen.
You ought to be thanking me. I mean, you don't really want the cure found. You fancy Elena. I mean, even more now that she's a vampire. Admit it. The last vestige of her humanity is her annoying little brother, Jeremy. And deep, deep down, I bet you want him dead, don't you?
Nope.
You're lying. I bet you'd love to rip his head right off. And I'm gonna give you your wish. You're not gonna remember what I say. But you're going to find Jeremy Gilbert. And when you do, you're going to kill him. Nice to see I'm still in your speed dial, mate. Hey, you want to meet up in the batting cages in Denver?
Actually, it's Elena Gilbert.
What a treat. Yeah, I was just thinking of all the clever ways I could have your brother killed. But I'd settle for ripping off his illustrated arm instead.
I need to talk to you. In person. I want to call a truce. In the name of Silas.
You want to talk about Silas?
I'll meet you wherever you want. I'll come to you.
Tell you what. How about I come to you? Hello?
Wouldn't I be kind of stupid to invite you in?
On the contrary, I can't kill your brother with my own two hands or I'll suffer the hunter's curse. I'll spend the next 20 years trying to off myself in gruesome ways. You think being alive for over 1,000 years would teach me some manners, but I couldn't resist stopping by.
If I let you in, my brother goes. You're not getting near him.
Fair enough.
You could come in.
No gold medals for bravery, I see. You know, the thing I love about the modern age is music. Anytime you like. So, this is the part where you offer me a drink so we can have a proper chat. So, are we going to talk about Silas or just jibber jabber?
No one else seems to think Silas exists. So why do you?
I used to run with some witches. Africa in the 14th century, Haiti in the 17th century, New Orleans in the 1900s. They all knew about Silas, that he needed to stay buried. I actually hold witches in high. No, like I said, I don't fancy the hunter's curse, so I'm just gonna chop off your arm. But don't worry, I'll heal you right up with a bit of blood after. Sorry about the sting. Now, which arm is it? Is it left or right? I'll just chop off both to be safe.
Oh my God. Cole.
Greetings from the dead. So, who fancies a drink?
I thought I'd never see you again.
Spare me the waterworks, sister. I've already watched you grieve. Lasted a full 24 hours, remember?
I'm assuming this means Bonnie dropped the veil.
Not completely, and not for long. But who am I to give up an opportunity for revenge? My killer's already dead, but his sister's just as culpable. So maybe you could help me find her.
If you hurt Elena,
I'm going to. But please, continue. I'm curious as to where you're going with this.
You made your point, Cole. Leave.
First, tell me where I can find Elena.
She left here hours ago. We don't know where she is. Now get out!
I see you finally got the quarterback to pay attention to you. How's the throwing arm, champ? next day to come to pass. Massacres performed in the name of resurrecting the immortal Silas. 12 hybrids, 12 witches. The slaughter of innocents by the so-called hero protectors of Mystic Falls. They rest unleashing hell on Earth for their own selfish gains. And today, that's exactly what they're going to get. Shot to the heart! He did. And I spent the night crawling out of the cement grave. Isn't that the witch your friend Caroline killed? And over there, that's my hybrid friend Adrian, also dead. In fact, these seats are scattered with 24 supernatural faces, all of whom have reason to lash out, since their lives were sacrificed in order to make your expression triangle. All they're waiting on is word from me.
The veil goes back up tonight. Don't you have anything better to do than harass me and my friends?
Well, that's the thing. I don't want the veil to go back up. In fact, I want you to drop it completely, so I and my fallen friends can live, Bonnie. It's time to pay the piper.